engineering.
Every legal department sits on a portfolio of executed contracts, hundreds or thousands of agreements, each containing obligations that are effectively invisible once the contract is signed and filed. No one reads them again until something goes wrong. Off-the-shelf contract management tools store documents and track basic metadata, expiration dates, parties, contract value. But the obligations buried inside those contracts, the audit rights you never exercise, the insurance requirements you stopped monitoring, the performance benchmarks that trigger fee adjustments, remain invisible until they create a problem. The SaaS vendor must maintain SOC 2 certification, but no one checks. The customer has audit rights with 30 days notice, but the right has never been exercised. The equipment lease contains a purchase option closing in 90 days, and no one is watching. Insurance certificates expired 6 months ago. These are not theoretical risks. They are obligations your counterparties agreed to, rights your company paid for, that go unmonitored because they are buried in documents no one reads after signature. Taylor Legal Engineering takes a fundamentally different approach. We build custom multi-agent obligation mining architectures, where specialized AI agents extract, classify, calendar, and monitor every obligation across your entire contract portfolio in parallel. Here is what that looks like. The workflow begins with portfolio ingestion. Every executed contract in your portfolio is loaded into the mining pipeline. The system identifies each contract type, parties, effective dates, and term, creating a complete portfolio map before any extraction begins. Then specialized AI extraction agents deploy across every contract simultaneously. This is not one model reading one document at a time. This is parallel obligation mining. Multiple specialized AI agents attacking every contract in the portfolio at once, each trained to find a specific category of obligation. The commercial obligation AI agent extracts payment schedules, price adjustment triggers, minimum purchase commitments, most favored nation clauses, and true-up requirements. The compliance obligation AI agent extracts certification maintenance requirements, SOC 2, ISO 27001, high pay, regulatory reporting obligations, and data retention timelines. The insurance obligation AI agent extracts required coverage types, minimum limits, certificate renewal deadlines, and additional insured requirements. The performance obligation AI agent extracts SLA commitments, uptime guarantees, credit triggers, and deliverable milestones. The rights and remedies AI agent extracts audit rights, termination triggers, cure periods, source code escrow conditions, and transition assistance obligations. The renewal and expiration AI agent extracts auto-renewal provisions, opt-out windows, price escalation caps, and end-of-term transition obligations. All of these agents run in parallel on every contract in the portfolio. Every extracted obligation is converted to a structured record, obligation type, owner, counterparty, source clause reference, next action date, recurrence pattern, and escalation path. Expired insurance certificates trigger immediate alerts. Approaching true-up deadlines get calendared with advance warnings. Never exercised audit rights get flagged with estimated recovery value. Across the full portfolio, the system produces portfolio-level intelligence. 47 insurance certificates expired or expiring within 30 days. 12 contracts contain audit rights never exercised. 8 auto-renewal opt-out windows closing within 90 days. Total estimated value of unexercised rights across the portfolio, $2.3 million in audit recoveries, $850,000 in pricing adjustments, $1.2 million in avoided auto-renewals at above-market rates. The output is an obligation dashboard with a calendar view showing upcoming deadlines, an alert panel with overdue items, a rights inventory showing unexercised contractual rights with estimated dollar value, and portfolio-level statistics. What used to take months of manual review, attorneys reading every contract cover to cover, now takes hours, at a depth of extraction that manual review cannot structurally match. When you subscribe to an off-the-shelf contract lifecycle management tool, you are renting someone else's obligation taxonomy, their categories, their alert rules, their dashboards designed for their average customer. If they change their classification model, your obligation data changes. If they raise prices, you pay or you migrate, and your obligation history stays behind. When Taylor Legal Engineering builds an obligation mining system for your team, you get a working code repository delivered to your infrastructure, your obligation taxonomy, designed for how your portfolio actually works, your AI extraction agents, tuned to the contract types you actually manage, your alert rules, calibrated to your stakeholders' actual preferences, your data staying on your servers. Off-the-shelf CLM tools are a rental. What TLE builds is obligation intelligence infrastructure you own. This was Episode 7, Obligation Tracking. Taylor Legal Engineering builds custom multi-agent obligation mining architectures that transform static contract portfolios into actively monitored compliance and value recovery infrastructure. Every engagement follows the same proven process: assessment, design, build, handoff, fixed scope, fixed price. You own the deliverables. Taylor Legal Engineering. We don't sell obligation management software. We build obligation intelligence infrastructure. Let's talk about what we can build for your team.